Welcome to Mr. Boogeyman, where every story is a journey into the unknown. If you enjoy the thrill of the eerie and unexplained, consider subscribing for more chilling tales. In the dead of night, a lone figure hurried along the deserted corridors of the remote research facility, their footsteps echoing off the sterile walls. The facility, nestled deep within the isolated heart of a forbidding landscape, was a place of secrets, and tonight, something ancient and unknowable stirred beneath their feet. The research facility was a sprawling complex of cold concrete and steel, its architecture stark and uninviting. Long, dimly lit hallways branched out like veins, leading to various wings, each dedicated to a different aspect of study: biological research, physics, and darkest of all, experimental technology. Heavy security doors lined the corridors, reinforced and locked, a testament to the dangerous work that was conducted within. The flickering overhead lights cast eerie shadows that danced along the walls, lending an unsettling ambiance. Every room was filled with high-tech equipment, some of which appeared to be in various states of disrepair, while the walls displayed Earlier that day, Dr. Michael Sanders, a physicist known for his logical approach, had uncovered the artifact, a metallic, octagonal disc etched with symbols that seemed to shift like whispers on the wind. Excitement had quickly given way to a prickling unease among the team. The artifact exuded a cool, otherworldly hum, and the scholars knew it predated human civilization by millennia. What could they possibly hope to learn from it? Dr. Sanders had insisted on studying the artifact immediately, despite Dr. Bennett's protests that proper safety protocols should be followed. But he wouldn't listen. His obsession with unlocking its secrets consumed him. It was Dr. Alex Foster, the team's psychologist, who first sensed the change. He was accustomed to probing the depths of the human mind, yet the invasive presence of the entity was unlike anything he'd encountered. A shadow flickered at the edge of his vision. The shadow moved with an unnatural fluidity, shifting and stretching in ways that defied the logic of light and form. It was darker than the surrounding gloom, a living absence that seemed to absorb the very essence of the space around it. As it glided dormant, and the team stood marked by their ordeal. They emerged into the dawn, the oppressive weight of fear lifted, the facility now a monument to their victory and the resilience of the human spirit. Dr. Davis proposed a radical solution. They needed to destroy it. Working together, they devised a plan to harness the residual energy from the artifact itself. They carefully set up explosive charges, strategically placed around its base, while Dr. Foster monitored the readings to ensure they wouldn't inadvertently trigger another wave of chaos. As they initiated the countdown, the artifact resonated with a low hum, as if aware of its impending doom. The charges were activated and a brilliant explosion lit up the facility, obliterating the artifact. As the dust settled and the echoes of the blast faded, the weight of the past lifted, leaving the team with a bittersweet sense of closure and the knowledge that they had finally closed the door on the darkness that had invaded their lives. In the weeks following the explosion, the facility slowly began to rebuild both physically and emotionally. The scars left by the shadow of fear lingered, yet they also fostered a newfound camaraderie among the team. Each member embarked on their journey of healing, sharing their experiences and fears during informal gatherings in the main chamber that had once been a site of dread. Dr. Bennett took the lead in therapy sessions, encouraging others to confront their inner turmoil and drawing on her personal struggles to foster an atmosphere of openness and vulnerability. As the memories of their trauma started to fade, a sense of closure emerged, particularly for Dr. Foster, who found solace in the understanding that his sacrifices contributed to their survival. The facility, now purged of its malevolent influence, became a space for scientific exploration once more, albeit with a renewed emphasis on ethical considerations and the psychological implications of their work. While the past cast a long shadow, the team's collective resilience illuminated the path forward, reminding them that courage often lies in facing one's fears and embracing the unknown together.